Welcome to video number 5 in our series on getting started fast with Salon Studio CRM. In this video we're going to talk about using the scheduler, and I want to show you how to schedule an appointment with the client in under 20 seconds. Now, once you've practiced adding in an appointment and you've done it 2 or 3 times, you really will be able to do this in 20 seconds or less because it's very simple. However, in this video I'm going to take a little bit longer just so that I can elaborate on how you create events and schedule clients into your diary on Salon Studio. Before I do so, I just want to remind you of one thing. In video number 3, I spoke to you about how important it is to use your scheduler religiously and consistently each and every day. Please make sure that every single one of your staff members watch this video and they know how to add a customer into the scheduler. For the simple reason, if you use your scheduler every single day, just by doing that one thing, you will gain complete control over your salon. So let's get going. Let me show you how to create or schedule an event. We're going to get started by clicking on the scheduler icon found on the top menu on Salon Studio CRM. Once you click on that menu or that icon, Salon Studio will take you through to the scheduler page in the program. Now, before I show you how to schedule an actual event, I'd just like you to get familiar with this particular page. First of all, you'll notice that the screen is full of little squares and little rectangles. Those are actual appointments with particular clients. Now, if I click on any one of these particular events, let's click on this one over here. If you follow my mouse to the right hand side of the screen, once again we have a dashboard. That dashboard will tell you who's coming in. There it is, it's James Miller, what he's coming in for, which location or treatment room is being used, the start time and end time, as well as that client's particular contact details. Plus, the dashboard will also show you which particular rooms are being used at which particular time of the day. Let's scroll back up here again. So you can see all of the scheduled events. But then also at the top of Salon Studio CRM Scheduler, you'll notice that we have all of these columns, and at the top of each column it will tell you the machine names or our therapist names. It will also tell you the particular date. If I go down the left hand side of this window, you'll notice that you can see the time. The time does run in 15-minute increments, and if I have to go to about 3:15 over here, you'll notice a little bullseye or a red dot. That will tell you the particular time of the day. Let's go now and let's schedule an event in Salon Studio CRM. I'm going to pretend that I'm going to come along to this particular salon and I want to schedule an event at 10 o'clock in the morning with a therapist by the name of Salon. Now, to do that is very simple. All you do is you choose which therapist you want to schedule the appointment under, and you then correspond with the time in the left hand column. So if I want to set up an appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to double click on this line and Lazon's name. When I double click on that particular line, an event window will pop up. You will notice that some of the fields are highlighted in red. Once again, the reason for that is simple. If you don't highlight those fields or fill in those names, well, Salon Studio won't allow you to finish off creating the event. We're going to start creating an event by working our way from the top all the way through to the bottom. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a particular service. So I'm going to click on the Find Service button and a lookup window will appear. Now, you can find your services in one of 2 ways. You can scroll through the list, or you can click anywhere and you can type in what you're looking for. I'm looking for a men's revitalizing facial. Well, once I type in the word men's, there it is there. To add it in, all you do is double click and there it is. It's been added to the subject field. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to find a location. Where do we want to facilitate this treatment? So we click on the Find a Location button, and let's imagine I want to facilitate this treatment in the facial lounge. We double click on it. But now we have a problem. The facial lounge is being used by Lee at this particular time. So Salon Studio will not allow you to double book an appointment in that room. So now we're going to have to go and find another location. To do that, we click on the Find a Location button, and let's say I'm going to do this in the Serenity room. I'm going to double click on the Serenity room button, and well, you can see nobody's using the Serenity room at that time, so let's go ahead. Find a client. I'm going to find a client by clicking on this particular button. When I do this, my contact lookup window will appear. Now, I want to book myself in, and I happen to be right up at the top of the list, so I can double click on that line and add myself in. But let me scroll down here. If you have lots of clients on your database, instead of spending lots of time scrolling through and trying to find where your client is, if you are struggling to find a particular client, there's 2 things you can do. If I click on the contact name, it will alphabetize every single one of your clients from A to Z. But what I can also do is click on any one of my clients and type in the name of the particular customer you're looking for, and Salon Studio will help you find that person. All I need to do now is double click on my name, and there we go, I've added my name to the scheduler. What we can do in the next step is alter the start time and the end time, but I'm going to show you a faster way of doing it. Rather than altering these buttons, there's a quicker, easier way, and I'm going to show you a shortcut a little bit later. So let's leave the time for now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to assign a resource to this particular event, and you can see Lausanne has already been chosen because I'm setting this particular appointment up in Lausanne's column. However, if I want to change the particular therapist, or if I need another therapist involved in this appointment, like for instance, let's say Lee, I can schedule multiple therapists or a therapist and a machine at that event at the same time. But for this particular appointment, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it one therapist for one appointment for now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the preview message bar. And what it says in my preview message is, from the SPA on 011 8699 111. On your machine, it will have your business name with your contact number, but the appointment reminder that gets created automatically as you set up an event goes on to say, appointment reminder for a men's revitalizing facial on the 27th of the 3rd at 10 a.m. with Lausanne. Please reply yes to confirm. Now there's only one other thing that we need to do, and that is we just need to click on the OK button. Now there you can see my particular appointment has been booked. Now this facial is probably an hour long, but it says from 10 a.m. through to 10:15. If I want to change the time and do it quicker than opening up the window, all I need to do is take my mouse, put it over the event window until it changes from this arrow, as you can see there, from the mouse arrow to a double-sided arrow. Once you see that double-sided arrow, hold your left mouse button down and just lengthen the appointment and make it as long as you want. Now you can see that there's one SMS in my outbox because Salon Studio has automatically created an appointment reminder in this particular window. All I need to do is click on that number 1, and Salon Studio will take me through to the messaging page. To see the message, all I need to do is click on it over here, and you can see it over there to Vaughan Hogan, what time it's going to be sent, and you can see the message over here. All you need to do now is get onto the internet and click send and receive like this. You'll notice it's checking for how many messages are in my outbox. Salon Studio is currently sending one message directly through to my mobile phone, and within a few seconds that message will be on your customer's telephone. From there, the customer is asked to reply if they are coming in or not. When the customer does respond, that message will come back to your inbox. And just by using the scheduler and religiously sending out those appointment reminders, Salon Studio will minimize missed appointments by up to 80% in 30 days. And that's how easy it is to create an appointment. So make sure you use Salon Studio's advanced scheduler consistently and religiously.